Hello, YouTubes. I'm doing this video, one take. I don't like doing all this editing stuff. I don't have the time for that. But I haven't made a video in a while. And I know I think there is a few people out there on the internet that have come back and watched some of these videos. So when someone talks about a fan base, I have a fan base, singular. But anyway, enough of that. I've been trying to make a video every single day this year, and I got a few months in and then missed a day. This is the thing about um, consistency. I'm trying to do something every day for a year, missed a day, and then it's done. Because if you miss one day, you didn't do every single day. So then I haven't done it in like weeks. Anyway, why do I want to make a video every single day? Is because I want to get better at speaking on camera, formulating ideas. All this stuff's off the top. Every single day I made a video, and I don't write anything out. It's just stuff that I'm thinking. So I want to get better at speaking, thinking on my toes, all that. Maybe this isn't even a good idea. More stuff I should be working on, but whatever. This video is about Maslow hierarchy of needs. Boom, got it right there on the computer screen. And following God. Because I would say, well, first of all, do you know what Maslow's hierarchy of needs is? I think most people, it's in common parlance. People have heard of it. Anyway, the hierarchy of needs begins with the physiological. And it says, at the very least, and this is a description right here, it's one that I have on Google. At the very least, we don't want to be hungry, thirsty, exhausted, freezing, overheating, sick, or in pain. So in physiological, just like your body, we want food, we want shelter, and we don't want to be in pain. And we don't want to be freezing to death, and we don't want to be boiled alive, duh. So that's at the bottom. And then there's the next one, safety. If we feel okay in this exact moment, we then also want to feel safe. Confident we can avoid pain, hunger, and other dangers for the immediate future. Right now, I'm 2 for 2, baby. I'm safe. I'm not too hungry. I'm not thirsty. I'm not exhausted. I'm good to go. Social. Okay, once we're safe, then our social needs for love and belonging come into play. We feel secure when we're part of a tribe we can trust and unworried about rejection or alienation. Okay? I interact with people every single day. I have a wife. I have friends and family. But it's not even about me. Anyway, and then once we have some friends and shit, we're in a social group, family, whatever, self-esteem. This is next. This is layer 4 of the hierarchy. Once we're secure in our social needs, our primal desires for status and self-esteem come into play. We want to feel not only part of the group, but we want the group to admire and respect us, to appreciate our contribution. And then this is at the top, the pinnacle of the hierarchy of needs, all right? Self-actualization. Finally, now our core needs are met. We're ready to pursue our deepest desire for self-actualization, to become the most complete and authentic version of ourselves. With the fundamentals taken care of, we're free to act as we choose, aligned with our values and higher purpose. Boom. Self-actualization. People talk about that, and I think, for lack of a better term, that's what it means to follow God. That's what it means to have a relationship with Jesus. Because all those things that I just mentioned, physiological, safety, social, self-esteem, religion covers that. Bible talks about this stuff. And then following Jesus, that's, it's one of the areas where people get, what does it really mean to do that? What does it mean to be saved? Faith without works is meaningless. So what you do matters. And the thing about where I'm at right now is, one of the reasons, I guess, one of the excuses I have for not making videos is because I've been working on some stuff recently, and it has come to fruition. I've actually made some moves in my life that have been very beneficial. It's a bit of a risk, but as of now, it's paid off and it's good. Of possibly changed the trajectory of my life, and that's super duper. I have helped secure physiological security, safety, the bottom two helped that. But I've had this experience where, so even though I've improved my stake in life financially, I don't really, and security and all that stuff, I don't really care. Like I really don't feel that different. Like I've had a few yeses, that's great, but afterwards, like I really don't care because I've been working on this self actualization thing. This what my video, this YouTube channel is really all about right now. Trying to convey why I'm trying to climb the tallest mountain in every single state, the tallest high point, because not every state has mountains. And what I'm trying to communicate, essentially, is that everyone else, that this is me trying to self-actualize. I think other people should self-actualize. And there's a few things that I'm doing in this high point thing that have been very beneficial to me in finding meaning in life, and I'm just trying to help other people along. And essentially that's what I feel like I'm supposed to do. That's what I feel like God wants me to do. This Jordan Peterson verse 20 atheist video just came out, and I really just feel like this issue, largely this issue, I mean, it's an issue of life, is just a language issue. I mean, first off, people are talking about God. Oh, believe in God, I don't believe in God. Well, why don't they just settle on a definition? It's difficult stuff. Language is a tool, and it's not a perfect one. And life is crazy. But I don't feel like what I'm saying exhausts what it means to follow God or anything like that, or what it means to have a relationship with Jesus. I mean, because for me, I feel like to say, oh, this Maslow's hierarchy of needs is essentially the same thing as following Jesus. And I feel like that's obvious to me, but to some people, that's just like, no, that makes zero sense. And even if I had a long conversation with these people, that I don't think they would come into agreement. And even though I feel like I can use debate tactics to get them to agree with me all the way up to the thing to where they should be in, they've agreed with me on this point and then that point and this point and this point, so then we should come to this natural conclusion, the fact that these things are the same. Yet I don't think it would happen, because I've kind of done that and spent a lot of time in these sort of difficult debates and discussions, and I actually don't find them very helpful in terms of furthering the relationship that I have with these people that I've had these debates with. So what am I saying right now? I want to make videos to encourage people, and I still very much struggle with, a little bit, I would say, on a daily basis of just like, what's the point? What are we doing? This is all just all the struggling, all the caring in deeply. It's just like, you know what I mean? But I would just reiterate The Myth of Sisyphus by Camus. There's only one true philosophical question. Google it. And the solution, aim up. Always aim up, because we're going to die. Everyone's going to die eventually. So don't rush it. Don't get too crazy. Take a deep breath and keep going.